Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss on Dijkstras algorithm for undirected graph. So in the previous video we have discussed how to find out the shortest path using directed graph, and now we are going to discuss on how to find out the shortest path when the graph is undirected. So what is an undirected graph if there is no direction? So see here, there is no arrow, whereas in the directed graph you can see there is an arrow right here, like this direction is there. So this is an undirected graph, so there is no direction here. If such cases, how to find out the shortest distance? So that we are going to discuss in this thing. Okay, so now let us consider all the nodes. So how many nodes are there? So 0 to 8 are there, so I have written 0 to 8. Okay, so next is the nodes which are visited, we'll keep on writing and we'll keep on calculating the cost. So like previous Dijkstras algorithms, so same steps will be continued. Like for directed graph, whatever the steps that we have done, same thing is done in undirected graph also, with slight modification. Okay, first we have to find out the which node we are selecting as the first selected node, or which node we are considering as the source, and where we have to reach. So that is the concept. So since the node is not specified anything, that means the source node is not specified, considering 0 itself as the source node. So now what will be the initial cost? So in Dijkstras algorithm maintains two lists. One is confirmed and tentative list. So now in the tentative list, since there are nodes and 0 I'll select as a tentative list initially. So what will be the cost initially? So cost of any node when you take for the first time initially, so it will be 0. So I have written initially 0, and rest all the other node cost we don't know, so we are writing infinity here. So node 1 infinity, 4 infinity. So which cost I am writing? 0. Remaining all are infinity. So we don't know the values, right? So written. So next, which is the lowest value among this? 0, right? So under visited, I'll write 0 and make this as visited. Okay. So as I said, all the nodes are infinity. Now only 0 is calculated, right? All others are infinity we have written. So now from 0 to which node there is a link? From 0 to 1 we have, and 0 to 4 we have. So now calculate it as a previous thing that we have done. So here only I'll just calculate it. So how to calculate? 0. So cost of, I'm taking from 0 to 1. So what will be the cost? That is, cost of 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 to 1 is 4. So that will be 4. Now what is the cost of 1 now? From 0 to 1. So this will be the cost of 1, right? So that infinity, whatever we have written, so this we will cancel, and so we will write it as 1, right? So that we will cancel and write it 1. So I'll just take this. So we'll take it, make it, write it as 1. So now this is 1. So we have written as 1. Next, calculate from 0 to 4. So what is 0 to 4? That is 0 plus 8. So that will be the value of 4. That is 0 plus 8 equals 8. So that will be for node 4. So now what is the value of 4? 1. So 1 is 1. So 1 is 4. And we have calculated for 4. So 4 it is 8. So that's all the nodes that. So now what I have to do? Cancel this infinity. So delete this infinity. Now it is 8. Okay. So just I'll. Now what is the value of that node? So that will be 8 here. So we are replacing that infinity with 8. So now value of 4 is 8. Return. Now among these two, which is the least we have? So that you have to make it as visited. So 0 is already in the visited. So now what I have to do? Make the node which has got the less cost as a visited. So 4 is less here among 4 and 8. So I want to make 1, okay, 1 as visited. So 1 is under visited. Now 0 and 1 is already visited. So now from 1, so since 1 we have considered as visited, from 1 check what are the nodes. So from 1 we have 2, 1 to 4, 1 to 0 is also there, but no need to go there. So 1 to 2 and 4 I have to calculate. So now what is the cost of reaching from 1 to 2? So what is the value of 1? From 1 to 2 if I want to reach, so I have to calculate the cost of 1. So what is the cost of 1? Is 4 plus cost of reaching from 1 to 2 is 8. So 4 plus 8, it will become 12. So what is that 12? Cost of 2 is 12. So go here 2, write it 12. Similarly, what is the cost of reaching from 1 to 4? So what is the value of 1? 4. Value of 1 is 4 plus reaching from 1 to 4 is 11. So 4 plus 11, so it will become 15. So which value we are calculating? 4. So value of 4, it is showing it as 15. But 15 is greater than previous value 8. So don't update 15. So 15 you should not do. Write the previous value itself because that only was the least one. So keep it that. So now 1 is done. Now among 12 and 8, which is we got the minimum value 4. So now 1 is already visited. Now take 4 as visited. Now check from 4. From 4 to 8, 4 to 1 already done. No need to do this. Then 4 to 5. So only then 4 to 0 is there. So 0 and 1 we did not do. 4 to 8 we have to calculate 4 to 5. So what is the value of 4 here right now? 8. We need to reach 8. 8 plus 7. Okay, 15. So what is that value? 4 to 8 is 15. So go here it 8. So update with 15. So 8 becomes 15. Then we have to calculate from 4 to 5. That is value of 4 is 8 plus 1, 9. So what is this? Fifth one. This will be 9. So done. Now among this, which is the least? 5 is the least. So make 5 as, consider this, and make 4 as visited. Okay. Now check from 5. 5 to 4 is there, 5 to 8, then 5 to 6. So now 5 we don't have need to go to 4. So 5 to 8 we can calculate. So what is the value of 5? 9. 9 plus 6 you have to do. So that becomes 15. So 8 is already 15. So same value will be there. So nothing will be changed. So because we are moving from 5 to 8. Both are same. So no. Six becomes 11. So that is only the thing that we can do from 5. This is already been completed. So now make this 5 as visited plus select which one is the smaller. So which one is the smaller now? 11. That is 6. So 6 will be in the tentative list. 5 is confirmed as the visited list. Okay. So now 5 is now visited. Now 6 is in the tentative list and value of 6 is 11. Right. Now the only thing is we have to find the value of 3 and 8. So from 6 we can move to 2. Then from 6 we can go to 3. From 6 we can go to 7. 6 to 5. 5 is not possible. So we'll calculate from 6 to 2. So 11 plus 2 it is 14. So 2 value. What was the previous value of 2? 12. So no need to do anything because 6 plus, 11 plus 2 will be 14. It is greater. So let it be 12 as it is. So it is becoming 2 value we are not updated. We are keeping it as it is. Now from 6 to 3, 11 plus 14 you have to make it. So that becomes 25. So what is the value of 3? 25. Next 6 to 2, 7. So 11 plus 10, 21. So 7 becomes 21. So now 6 we have to make visited. Then this infinity will you have to write the values. What is the value of 3 here? 25. So make is 25 and this one 21. So now this list is already updated. So now next we take which is the smallest. So 2 is the smallest. 2 I will make it visited and calculate the distance. So 2 to 11 already done. 2 to 6 already done. Then 2 to 8 is remaining. 2 to 3 is remaining. So we'll calculate from 2 to 8. That is, what is the value of 2 is 12. 12 plus 2, 14. So what is the previous value of 8 was 15. So now I will 14 is less than 15. So update it to 14. Next from 2 to 6 is already done. 2 to 3 I have to do. So 12 plus 7, 19. So what is the value of 3 was 25. So I will update to 19. Okay. Then make this 2 as visited and consider the smallest value. So now among this 14 is the smallest value, which is 14, that is 8. So I'll make 8 as visited now, and then from 8 chances are 2, 5, 4, that's all. So already done. So no need to do anything. Whatever the values that have been done, nodes that are reachable is already done. Okay. So now take the next one. So which is the next one? So that will be, so 2 is done, 12, 19 we have calculated, 14 updated. So among 14 and 19, which is the smallest one? 8. 8 we took and all the nodes have been done. So which is the next one? So 3 is not under visited. So what is the value of 3 here? 19. So 19 we will select as visited. 3. So in 3, now what are the nodes that are reachable? 2 is already done. Then 7, only 7 is remaining. So this 8 is also visited. So what is remaining is 7. From 3 we can reach only 7. 2 and 6 already done. So what is the value? 23 plus 9. So 23 plus 9 is, so it becomes 32. So 32, no need to update here because the value of 7 is 21. So no need to update here, right? So now make this 3 also as visited. So which value we have calculated? So write that value. So since it is 32, we are writing the same value 7. So now make this 3 also as visited. So 3 is also done as visited. So now what is remaining? So remaining is only 21, that is 7. Make 7 is also visited. From 7 to 3 is not possible. From 7 to 11 also not possible. So already it has been visited. So what we have to do is so make this 7 also as a visited. So we are making this 7 also as a visited node. So yes, now 7 is also visited. Now check once whether all the nodes that are visited. So that is why we are changing the color so that you can understand whether all the nodes are visited. So just check whether all the nodes are visited. Yes, it is done. So if all the nodes are visited, then we have found the shortest path. Then how to write the shortest path? So here only I'll just write shortest paths equals. So from where we have started, same thing, 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8, 3, 7. So this is the shortest path. So if they ask what is the value from reaching from 1 to 0 to or 1 to 2, it is 12. So directly you can tell this path by looking into the table. So if more number of questions are asked based on this, then you have to show the working, like whatever the calculations I have done for each and every node, you have to do the calculations here. So since we have a less time, I have showed for few and directly we have calculated here. But in exam, write the algorithm steps first and then calculation for each and every node has to be done. Then you fill the table and show it. So this is about the Dijkstra's algorithm for finding the shortest distance for the undirected graph. So both, there are chances of asking for both directed as well as undirected. So you should be prepared for both. Okay. So this is about this. So thank you so much for watching. Please do share, like, and subscribe.